Alright, welcome back everybody to Fire Emblem 7. Wow, this camera is super high up. Here we go. Welcome everybody. We are continuing from where we left off in Fire Emblem 7. We are super close to the end of the game. We have about 4 more chapters to do. That's why we might not even end. We're not going to end today, but we might want to end soon. I'm trying my best to continue, and we are at chapter 31X, battle preparations. This is where we are, and this is where we're going to continue today. I'm going to let this game speak for itself today because, honestly, it's just that good. So yeah, battle preparations. This is a side chapter. You're going to see. Chapter 31X, battle preparations. We've received word from Captain Fargus. If we come to Badon, he'll give us passage to Dread Isle. Well then, let's get going. Would be best if we outfitted ourselves before setting out. We will need many supplies for a campaign on Valor. And the castle town here is better stocked than Badon, I'm sure. We can empty the coffers here and sell the treasures if need be. Within limits, of course. God damn it, Hector. Say 30,000 gold? That seems a reasonable amount. Come on, I'll lead the way. Alright. Ostia's castle town is as impressive as ever. Shops and items of all types are imaginable. For generations, her ancestors dedicated themselves to a sort of frugal militarism. Nobles and commoners alike shunned extravagance. Corrupt neither the body nor the mind, they cried. Since the time of Whirlwind, this has been the dominant ideology of Ostia. I heard that when Lord Uther first participated in the Lucian Council as Marcus Ostia, he gave a scathing indictment of the peer system. Now I understand. His philosophy had its roots in the history of Ostia itself. That's right, yet this thinking, it threatens the lifestyles of many of our aristocrats. So some groups may view my brother with enmity. I must grow wiser so that I can sit at my brother's side and aid him. Of course, my fighting skills are not yet what they should be. But this isn't the place for that kind of talk. we've got to get going. Come on. Yes, I will go with you. Curious. What is it, Lindis? Hector, he acts like such a brute, but he takes his duties seriously. Hector has always been a man of a firm character. I've always envied him for that. His ability to conceal any doubts he feels about himself or his actions. I know. I'm a little envious too. Of what? He doesn't second guess what he must do. No hesitation. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate about anything concerning my grandfather's health. In fact, I'd be happy to do anything I could. I thought I was all alone in the world. And now that I've found my family, I don't want to lose him. I know what you mean. I can't bear to think of losing my mother. If I survive all of this, I want to be at my mother's side to do anything she asks. Nothing is more important than family. Yet in my heart, the plains still call me. The never-ending oceans of grass. The memory of that sand alone is enough to leave me weak. Lindis? Hey, what are you doing? Let's get going, both of you. Well, first we must deal with this menace before us. If we can't stop Nurgle, we lose everything dear to us. Let's go. Everything dear to us. Lord Hector, about last night. Don't worry about it. No matter the clamor I raise, my brother is dead. All I can do now is to try and distract eliwood and the others. I must put on a strong face. Must be strong for them. I see. But Oswin, I will not forgive you. Not only you, but my brother as well. Why did you hide this from me? Only me? Am I so untrustworthy? Lord Hector, you may hate me and scorn me as you will, but doubting Lord Uther's intentions, you should not do that. The last message I received from Lord Uther ordered that, should he die, I must keep that news secret from you. But why? This is what was written in Lord Uther's letter. He is true to his own feelings. If asked to choose between his brother and the world, he would not hesitate in rushing to my side. Though he often speaks in anger, we are brothers. We are all we have. I have never doubted his affection. Yet what if the choice were between brother and friend? To choose one would mean abandoning the other. He would come to despise himself, whatever his choice. Sorry. I cannot force him to make such a decision. Lord Uther had your feelings foremost in his heart. He was also considering Eliwood, who has lost his father. Please, if nothing else, understand this. Alright, who's going and who are we abandoning? Let's spin the wheel. We're not going to spin the wheel. The thing is, we already have a whole bunch of stuff. We have Sword Reavers, we have Devil Axe, we have Brave Axes, Silver Blades, Lance Reavers, Wormslayers. These are all good. I'm going to put what we're going to sell back into the item, into our items. Let's see. I don't think we need Slide Rune, Antitoxin. Marcus. Let's put the vulneraries back into Body Ring, Lockpick, Orion's Bolt, Luna. What else do we have? Angelic Robe, Killer Lance, Javelin. Put those back in. We have so much money. Put back Iron Axe. So yeah, there's really some stuff that I want to sell. I think Lynn is pretty good this way. Let's throw away the Axe Reaver too. Alright, let's see. Let's sell some stuff, shall we? Speed, resistance, movement, chest keys, and door keys. I don't think we need any more. Already used vulneraries we also don't need. Pure water, antitoxin, torches. I don't need torches anymore, I think. The final chapter doesn't have torches. The next chapter is like the only one that still can have torches. So we're going to sell the gems, the mine, the light runes. We're going to keep the iron rune and the member card with us. Let's sell off flux and lightning. Like, we have a ton of money. Thunder and Elfire, nobody needs those. Nobody needs healing staffs anymore, I think. Silver weapons. Going to sell the steel bow. I think it's time that we double down on, by the way, on the units that we want to take. There's a few hand axes, 2 wolf biles, sword slayer, 1 hammer, halberd. Javelin, axe reaver. I'm going to keep the spear around because it's good. Get rid of the rapier. And the killing edge. So, I'm going to keep the rest of them. And the rest of our items are going to people to hold. No, we're going to keep using Niels. Mend, recover, unlock, barrier. I'm going to keep 1 unlock stuff with me. One unlock staff, one torch staff should be enough. What restores sleep, mend, recover, unlock, barrier. Let's sell one barrier staff. Let's take the rest of the staffs out of here. Barrier. Nosferatu and Fenrir. So, what I decided is going to be, we're going to get rid of all of the bad items from every unit. So, could Lynn even use a silver bow at this point? Probably not. But she could probably use a short bow if I gave her one. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take all of this away. All of the steel weapons too. And also used vulneraries. All right. Yeah. Matthew, give your steel sword away and your lockpick. Alright. Okay, we're going to get all of these broken swords and stuff and just sell them off. More steel axe, iron bow. Immense stuff. The warp and rescue and Hamern I'm going to leave. Lightning and shine can go. Body ring, lockpick. We're going to keep those, but the also the used vulneraries already. And the used elixir too. Alright. So let's see. Transfer, take. Alright. I want everyone to have at least one weapon. Trade. Give you a short spear. There we go. Let's also pick units real quick. Hector, Eliwood, and Lynn need healing. Need a lot of stuff. I want to have Niels around, obviously. Where is he? There he is. Really, he can't take part in this chapter? Come on, please. Ugh. Okay. Rough. Priscilla, Florina, and Heath are already level 20. Let's take Raph with us. One silver sword for Eliwood. Yeah, everyone who takes part in this chapter should have a weapon. Legold probably not the best option here, but whatever. Alright, Melanus. Lord Hector, Sir Oswin, I have brought you the 30,000 gold you asked from the treasury. Yeah, we have 5 turns to get supplies. Kana's about to get creamed by this guy. Or not. We have 5 turns to make good use of the arena. I definitely want Hector, Eliwood, and Lynn to participate as much as possible. Yeah, come on, you got this, dude. You can get a little bit of fresh experience in the arena here for our units. Only 5 turns worth of, but it is what it is, to be honest. Okay, Nino. And I have like vendors here all over. I'm going to buy 2 Elfires, 1 more Shine, 1 Divine, and 1 more Flux. Alright, guy. Come on, Lynn. You can do this. You're faster than him. There we go. I want to get as much out of the arena as possible. That's why Is it even, like, worth having Nino participate? She could get a lot of experience. But I'm never getting her to level 20 at this point, I think. At least she can participate in the arena successfully. Wyvern Lord with an Iron Lancer. That's not going to do anything to me. Raven is good enough to handle this. So yeah, this is the last bit of experience we can like grind. Like 5 arena visits worth of experience. 5 rounds of arena visits worth of experience. If you know what I mean. Let's take that. Let's drop that. The one who needs most assistance is probably Hector. Weapons and items can help with your fortune, you know. You ought to search for any chest you come across. Thanks. Thanks for that useful tip. Okay, Hector. Come on, you can do this. Easy. Okay. Who can rescue Hector? Or Raph can rescue Hector. Alright. Okay, let's have Eliwood go into the arena. Wow, Eliwood is slow. Eliwood is goddamn slow. Lynn should at least double him. There we go. One point in strength. That's pretty decent for her. Okay, I'm going to buy like 1 steel sword. And then we're going to buy 3 more silver swords, 3 killing edges, and 3 lance reavers. Come on, give me something better for Eliwood. Oh my god, everyone just doubles him. Doesn't matter who. Is eliwood speeds that bad? $17 is actually not that bad, to be honest. Alright. Let's do the shopping first. 1 steel land. Few killer lances. Few axe reavers and a few javelins. There we go. Actually, I don't want to buy any bows, except maybe an... Let's buy 1 iron and 1 steel bow, just so maybe that Lynn can wield it. That should be fine. Ooh, weapon level increased. Animal ratings at S. That's pretty decent. Come on, Wrath. You can do this. There we go. Level 19. How many turns do we have to prep? 1 more, huh? Okay. Two, 3. Should be enough in terms of axes. Sane is going to visit the last one. Going to buy a few vulneraries here. Going to buy a few recover staffs. That might be good. I think recover is outright broken in the end. That's about it. Could have bought some elixirs too. Come on, Raph, you double, right? Very good. He is so close. If we had Nino with us, we would be able to do this. Not Nino. Niels. If we had Niels with us, we would have been able to, like, get him there, but... We have to train Hector. Like, Eliwood is at level 12 and Lynn is at level 11, but Hector is still at level 6. Alright. That should cover it. Let's head out for Badon, then to the Dread Isle. Eliwood, I forgot something in the castle. Go on ahead, I'll catch up shortly. Alright. The throne is empty, makes her look so small. Even on the verge of death, you worried about me. Plus, you were always like that, eh, brother? I've never asked it of you, but you watched over me nonetheless. Like a father, with that know-it-all look. I told you, don't treat me like a kid. You never listened. I'm coming back. I'll take care of Nurgle and end his threat to the world. I'll be back, and I take the throne. I may not be nearly as dependable as you, brother, but even so, together, we'll make Ostia and all of Lucia a place of peace. We put an end to peerage and make Ostia a place where all are equal. We'll try our best. Watch and see, brother. Welcome home, master. Limstella, look at this. The children's dragonstone. What will you do with it? I will infuse it with quintessence. This is the dragon girl Ninian's essence. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. With this, I will be able to call dragons whenever I please. Shall we begin the process right away? No, I lost some quintessence from the injuries I took from Athos. To summon the numbers I need, I must have more essence. One must be fully prepared when dealing with dragons. If they wrested free from my control and killed me, all would be for naught. I fear to report that the quintessence from the Black Fang has all been used. Where shall the next harvest come from? All the materials we need are heading this way, even now. I see. Eliwood and his friends. That's right. I will crush them, steal their essences, and call forth my dragons. Well, Nurgle. Chapter 32. Victory or Death. Hector moves ahead. Sorry. Hector moves ahead and his brother Uther's dying wish goes with him. His destination is the Dread Isle. And an enemy awaits there, one who must be defeated. Nurgle surrounds himself with his morphs and waits for Hector's arrival. The final battle draws near. We need to finish this chapter within 20 turns, by the way. Victory or death? Well, we arrived. Fargus, I can never thank you enough. No need to worry about that. Are you sure you don't need your help from here? Fargus's pirate crew makes women smile and villains revile. Could be helpful. Thank you for your concern, but from here we'll go alone. We don't have any idea what will happen. We'd like you to deliver a message, if you would. Even if we successfully defeat Nurgle, there's no saying if we'll survive the battle. We might. If we don't return, I apologize for the inconvenience, but I'll worry about that when the time comes. Don't worry. Thank you. And also about Niels. I know, I'll take responsibility for him. Niels, we're going now. We're going to shatter Nurgle's ambitions and bring him down. You wait here and rest until we get back, okay? Niels, I don't think you'll forgive me, no matter how I apologize, but just hear me out. Our power is no match for Nurgle. Even so, we can't give up. I have to fulfill Ninian's wish too. I will never ever flee from that duty. So I want you to face reality as well. It doesn't have to be now. When you're past the pain, when you've recovered. I'm sure that's what Ninian would want too. Okay, Fargus, we're going. Hey, don't mess up, pups. Well then, time to get back on board and wait. Come on, lad. Uh-oh, I forgot. I was supposed to give him something important. It's something that'll come in real handy in battle. Can't believe I forgot. Nothing to be done but send someone after them. I'll go. Oh, are you sure you want to do it? I am. That's a relief. Live and return. Well. So, they're coming. Go, Limstella. Bring their essences to me. Sire. I've given you magic stronger than any seen on the continent. For this magic you have gained much power, perfect strength, and perfect beauty. You are my masterpiece, Limstella. Your flesh cannot endure the power of this sorcery. Before tomorrow your entire body will be corrupted. But this is what you desire, yes? The chance to die for me. As you wish. So far, so good. A little more and we'll be at the Dragon's Gate. We got here without much trouble. Wonder when Greybeard will show up. What do you want to do? Wait. Let me think. Lord Eliwood, look out! Move! Niels, you came? I did. I can't run away any longer. I'll take Ninian's place. I have to do her part. No, I have to do Ninian's part and mine. I'll fight with you, and we'll change the course of fate. Well spoken. Now you sound like a man. Niels, glad to see you. Sorry for worrying you. I'm fine now. And now, stop skulking and come out. I know you're there. What? Who? Limstella, the one who's always at Nurgle's side. Bunny hair, gold pupils, you're a morph, aren't you? I've come for your quintessence. Come out, my humble servants. We'll have to fight our way through. No matter how many there are, we cannot retreat. He hasn't called any dragons yet. If we go now, we might still have time to stop him. Alright, it begins. The final battle. Well, not really, but it's okay. Who we picking? Who we picking? Who we picking? We have a... We need to use Hector and Niels, obviously. Eliwood and Lynn are coming with us. I already deselected Legault. Raven, Guy, Canas, Sane, Ruff. Deselect Heath, Lucius, Oswin, Fiora, and Farina. Yep, that's the force we're taking. So let's equip everyone with the best items that we have. Silver Sword, Killing Edge, Lance Reaver, and Steel Lance or Killer Lance? Let's go for a Killer Lance, and instead of a Killing Edge, let's take a Javelin for Eliwood. Lynn. Someone's carrying stuff. And Legault is carrying the other stuff. There we go. There we go. Now we have a steel bow for Lyn, silver sword, and a killing edge. Oh yeah, and let's get everybody some vulneraries while we're at it. Niels has an elixir. Nino. Elfire, please. Let's give back fire. Raven. You're going to get a silver sword and a lance reaver. Although you don't need a lance reaver, you have axes available. Killer axe, hand axe, sword reaver. There we go. Silver sword, lance reaver, easy for guy. Can only use swords. Sane. Silver sword, killer axe, and a hand axe, and a vulnerary. Why not? Canas uses a flux and a Luna. I'm not going to give you a recover staff. Who has the steel swords? That's on Hector. What happens if I just give all of these items back? Is it going to overfill? Probably. You know what? For example, for Nino, we're going to use a bolting tome. Because these long-range tomes are only really useful in this chapter. Well, and maybe the final chapter a bit. Same for Canas. Let's take the Eclipse Tome. Silverlands. You already have a vulnerary. Aura Divine. You know what? And you're going to get a physics staff. You're taking a vulnerary. Farina and Fiora, Silverlands, Javelin, and a vulnerary, obviously. Fuck it. Let's not give him a staff, let's give him Fenrir. Going all out this chapter. Alright, Raph. Longbow. Silver bow. I'm going to keep the Brave Bow for now. Oswind's fine. These two are fine. Everyone's equipped with their strongest stuff, yes. I'm going to take a few things out here, like the secret box and the dragon shield and all of that, because that's not immediately useful in this chapter. Right? All right. Can you use the Vodao? You can. Okay, that one sits on Guy. So let's look at the formation here. We have 20 chapters to do this. 20 turns to do this. So, what will we do? What will we do? Well, we have a three-pronged offense. I think three-pronged, basically. And I have a feeling that it depends on what gives more experience, on where we send people. Up here is a lot of experience. I'm going to send Oswin down below through this area, I think. Hector through the center, maybe. And Raph to the top. That also means Lin goes through the center. Kinda stays here. Yeah, let's keep it that way. There we go. Ah, Lord Hector, this is for you. It's an earth seal. How do you get this? Vargas told me to give it to you. Are you telling me the old man had this all along? He did say that it would help you in battle, but is it really that special? Yeah, it's as valuable as a heaven seal. Doesn't matter where we use it, just so long as we use it. Uh-huh. Yeah, at this point, the earth seal is completely useless. Because all of our units are already promoted. I'm wondering where the most experience to get is, because Hector needs that. I'm sending Eliwood and Raph up here. Nino over here, you over here, Oswin over here. Fiora and Farina. Lin over here. Sane over here. Final level up for Niels. as well. Alright, more are appearing as we move along here. Okay, these Wyvern Knights all move to the center. That's good, actually. Because Hector is going to annihilate the center. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, we definitely need a strong task force up here. But also a strong task force in the middle with Nino. And Niels is going to go into the middle too. Actually, the worst task force is okay if we put them down here. It's not that big of an issue down there. Melinus, please come with us. There we go. So yeah, we have around 20 turns to finish this chapter. That should be enough to do so. I have a feeling Hector is going to destroy all comers up there. Well, that didn't work out. That's a whole bunch of Nomad troopers. For sure. Yeah, that's Hector's problem. I'm going to pull a little bit back with the other units. Who are we killing first? That's a pretty good level up, eliwood. Let's have Lucius divine this guy. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably as far as Guy goes with... he still hasn't hit the strength cap. Could still get a little bit more. Alright, it's probably level 20 for Raph, right? So that's Raph's final ceiling. Alright. Ellie was doing just fine. I have a feeling the Tomahawk's going to break. Soon-ish. That was kind of cute, I have to say. That crit into no damage, that was kind of cute. That one is better, Hector. Horse Slayer. I selected bolting for Nino. That one's on me. That's the Tomahawk breaking. Yup. That's a death sentence. I really don't want to kill anyone with Raph right now, but if they're going to go after him this way anyway, might as well. Camera looks kind of weird today. Alright. Alright, eliwood. Yeah, Nils doesn't reach him. And hello, Great Lord Hector. I don't actually need that Eclipse Tome, but whatever. So, you guys got any Sword Reavers? Lances, axes, 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 axes. This is ugly. Going to throw a hand axe at this guy. There we go. That's a plan of action. Alright. Now to sort this whole mess up there out. That's actually not what I wanted to do. Fuck. I forgot that I didn't want to use Wrath anymore. God damn it. Doesn't matter. Lucius with a crit. There we go. Raven's just going to get stronger and stronger down here. Well, no one can hit him. Level 18. He might also hit level 20 here. That would be a good thing. The more level 20 characters we have for the final battle, the better. It's definitely going to be very good in the final chapter. Fucking light brand. That 8 damage from the purge, eliwood would easily tank. Going to equip the sword, and I'm going to use a vulnerary on Nino. We don't want her to get injured. Alright. Alright, Lucius, how are you doing against this guy? From afar, this guy can do literally nothing to Lucius. By God, do I love how I missed that 94% hit chance. What the fuck? 94%. That is, I think, the highest hit chance I have ever missed in the game. I'm serious. Am I just unlucky? No. Raven capped out in strength and speed. That's why it doesn't get any strength and speed anymore. There's just some units I won't be able to get to level 20 by the end of this game, sadly. Alright. I mean, we're almost finished with this chapter anyway. We're moving super fast through it. Big mistake attacking Lynn here. I forgot that this guy can also attack. Yeah, come on. You wanted to tango so hard? Now you can. With your Vodao. We're basically racing for this chapter too. God, Hector. Dino isn't going to 100% finish this guy, which surprises me a bit. Oh, she is. Okay. Good crit. Okay, now to sort this situation out. There we go, eliwood. Level 15. This one belongs to Lucius. Wow! He's capped out in magic, but he's still got a ways to go in speed and resistance. Alright. How does the bottom line do? It's just an old ruin. Ah, Archsage? Who are you? You're not the Archsage, are you? I'm sorry for my mistake. Wait, who in the... I'm from Arcadia. I wanted to speak to the Archsage, but he's not here, is he? No, he's not. I see. Do you need this? It's a talisman. Why would I need it? We want you all to do your best. For the future, please don't lose. If the light is strong enough, it can dispel darkness. She's gone. What a mysterious girl. Alright. I'm sending it to Molinus. She has a portrait. Which is definitely not a playable character in this game. Yeah, you can use up your bolting spell all you want. Never going to hit anything anyway. Ooh boy. You know what? Mage duel. Nino wins. So noisy. I thought I could escape battle here on Dread Isle. No, I'm not interested in wire fighting. I'm only looking for tranquility. If helping you will bring it to me, then I will lend you my power. Not that I would be that much help. What a flimsy excuse, Reynolds. Oh my god. Reynolds is one of the worst units that you can get. Look at his magic stat. Does he at least come with something good? He does come with Fortify. I mean, that's good, but look at his magic stat. At 12 as a level 16 bishop? What? Lucius is level 15 bishop and is capped at 25. What the fuck? I mean, the fortify staff is nice, but you could have just given it to me. Don't need to involve yourself, really, because you're not that great anyway. Alright. Alright. The snipers over there are kind of a worry, to be honest. Alright, the hand axe broke. Yeah, we don't earn that much money anymore, that much experience anymore at this point. Ooh, those are strong ballistae. These stronger ones. Alright. I'll have to get out of the way of those, actually. How far can they fire? Only this far. Alright. So if I put Nino here, she will be fine. I am pretty sure Raven is also going to be fine. Being fired from the ballista. Come on, hit. There we go, Hector. The biggest problem is some of our units are only going to get experience this way, rather than getting actual experience. The flyers are completely useless at this point. Level 15. Turn 8, so we have 12 turns left to do this. I'm pretty much sure we can do this. I really want to see what those ballista can do on Raven. But they have trouble hitting him, apparently. And I mean, that is an easy matchup for Lin. How far can they go? Actually, not that far. The problem is Hector is also a freaking tank and can't go that far. But at least the Lin will be able to take down one of their ballistae. I'm going to stay here. Our weaker units in the back. All right, that should work. And I mean, these units back here are not going to do shit at all. I think that's already the turn. I will take your life and your essence, all for the sake of my master. Alright, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh god. That bolting spell, not the greatest. Glad I have Lucius with me. They rely heavily on siege tactics in this one, huh? Yeah, I would have guessed so. Oh god. All right. Retreat. Yeah, Renault's not in a good place over there. I didn't expect them to spawn that many. I expected them to spawn some, but not that many. Alright. Raven's final cap achieved as well. Oh no. Okay, Eliwood's still in the clear, pretty much. That Fimblevetter has, that bolting has range though. So... Alright. Let's go. The world against Hector. The good thing is Hector takes almost no physical damage. Like, he has such high defense. He's not going to take any physical damage from all of these. The only thing he's going to get damaged by is by Limstella up there. But on the other hand, he's not going to take as much damage to kill him in one turn. And since everyone else does no damage to him, this is a shoe-in for him. You know, he's just going to annihilate all of them. Weapon level increased. Okay, guy. I need you to hold out. I know these are all lance wielders. And they can do some damage, but I need you to dodge all of them. That's a good first step. Sorry, guys. Good job, Hector. Level 12. Some points in strength would do you very well, Hector, if you could. Thank God for Guy. Okay. Hector can move over there. I'm going to pull Raven back because he's already accomplished what he needs to accomplish. Turn 11. We really need to make sure we do this by turn... What was it? Turn 20. So we get the side chapter. The final side chapter of this game. Yeah, we're not going to use Renault that much more. I just wanted to get rid of these guys. The rest is up to the rest of the crew. 22, huh? Yeah. That is a pretty strong bolting, if I've ever seen one. All of these are doing no damage. Wow. Hector does not want to get good level ups, huh? Yeah, no one's actually going to hit Hector from any of these. I think that's a silver lance gone. He does not want to get good level ups at all. Oh my god, how many are there going to be? I'm going to pull back Hector just a tad. Just so he can use a vulnerary or two. There's so many enemies spawning from here. There we go. Holy shit. Okay, we need to go. We need to help Hector out a bit. Just because it's going to get too much shit up there. This is actually a challenge, getting this done within the time frame of 20 turns, because there's so many enemies. All right. Do we have a staff for her? No, we don't. Just evening the odds a little bit. This is a long ass chapter too. All right. Going to destroy that guy. And I'm going to put Nino over here to kill that guy. So we can finally make some progress without these ballistae being present everywhere. Alright. Hector's going to put himself there. Sane is going to join. Raven is going to join. Oswin's going to join. I'm thinking about up here putting Lucius and Eliwood in range for these guys. At least for Limstella. Alright. Now we're finally getting somewhere. I think that's all of the snipers basically gone. No one. What's this? Sets Litany. What's that? A dance that increases allies' dodge for a turn. That seems incredibly useful. Yes, Hector is in range again. I'm super disappointed in Hector's strength growth. Sadly. I really thought if I train him, he would like be a beast, but he's very defensive, but not that strong actually. Like, Eliwood is stronger than Hector. You have to, like, look at it that way. That is crazy. That Eliwood has more strength than Hector. Either I got really screwed or his growth is abysmal. Alright, Raven. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We go over here. Oh my god, she gets actually hit. I think I got royally screwed on Hector because he has such a high strength ceiling. I think I just got screwed by everything. I'm going to let Oswin in there. You just love putting obstacles in my path, huh? Yeah, let's use this last bolting over there to get a double hit in. And it's going to break anyway. All right. None of these can do anything to me. Yeah, I think I could go for Eclipse, but why would I? Really? Going to keep the rest out so far, out of Limstella's zone. God. Those 30% chances are hitting hard. Oh my god! Are you kidding? Even the wolf ball can't, like, go against so many. What the fuck is going on with these? Has she missed her bolting? Okay, she has switched to Fimbulvetter, which is good for us. It's kind of good for us. Not too great, to be honest, because she is very strong with Fimbulvetter. Hector, please! I swear to God. Okay, but that also means we can place Eliwood and everyone else here. And finish her off. Right. That's the wolf pile gone. So, let's see other status. Turn 17. Alright. Let's see us hit that 57% chance on Eclipse. She doesn't take damage from the Manikati, huh? She has pretty high defense. Wow, even Hector can't do anything to her. 6 times 2. Silver Sword. 9 times 2. Let's do it. We've completely depleted Hector of his weapons too, by the way. $12. Yeah, okay, that's not great. Yeah, we should be able to finish next turn. Hopefully. Maybe. If Eliwood can keep his promise. So who's going to finish her off? Alright. Eliwood's going to finish her off. With a crit. I am not human. This body and this heart are constructs. Yes, as is this sorrow. Oh my god, Eliwood is so much stronger than Hector. Alright. Fimbulvetter sees. That was a heated battle. I thought it was going to go on forever. Oh. It's not finished yet. Nurgle is waiting at the Dragon's Gate. Nurgle, he must pay. Before we go to the Dragon's Gate, Niels, if you don't mind, would you share your story with us? Huh? I won't force you to if you don't want to. Okay, I'll tell you. I want you all to know about me and Ninian. A millennium ago, man chased dragonkind from the land, exiled us. We had no place to go, not on this world. So we used the Dragon's Gate to flee into another world. When we passed through this chasm in space and time, many of us were lost. Still, we endured the journey. We found humans there too, but they were few in number. We had a few skirmishes, but at last we found a home. We were stable there, happy even, but some thought back on our former home, and when we did, his voice reached out to us. Ninian was a medium in the other world, an oracle of sorts. She sat at the dragon shrine. She held much power. We were in prayer at the shrine when it happened. We heard a voice calling to us from the Dragon's Gate. It was the voice of an old friend. We knew we weren't supposed to open the gate and return to this world. We had no idea that the owner of that voice was Nurgle. But something unexpected happened. When we opened the Dragon's Gate and traveled there again, we had lost almost all of our strength. The quintessence left within us was less even than that of an average human. In order to sustain ourselves, in order to breathe the air of this world, we took human form. We placed our energies within a dragon shrine, a dragon stone. But our dragon stone was stolen. Nurgle hoped to use it as a tool to summon other dragons. Until we escaped, we couldn't let our foolishness condemn our friends. Disguised as a dancer and a bard, we fled and wandered from country to country. That's when we first met Lady Lindis 1 year ago. That whole time, Nurgle was after you. Why didn't you tell me? You were so good to us, we didn't want to cause you any trouble. After we left Lynn at Kalen, we were captured again. We decided that the only way to escape was to cut short our own lives. That was when we met Lord Albert. He was so strong, so kind. He knew what we were and what we had done, and he never once condemned us. On the contrary, he tried to set us at ease with stories. Stories of his family, of his homeland. Ninian and I, we listened to his stories and we grew to love his gentle wife and his son. Premonition? No, that is too strong a word, but we felt his son would be the one to save us. That's what we felt. That's why, Lord Eliwood. I believe in you. Even though Ninian's gone, I will continue to protect you. I have to. That's Ninian's wish. It's our wish. Let's stop, Lord Nurgle. You're the only one who can do it. Niels. Let's do it, Eliwood. He's right. It's too early to give up. I mean, we're still here. We're still alive. Everyone. You're right. My friends are here with me. There's no power on this earth stronger than that. Let's go. The Dragon's Gate awaits. That's where we'll shatter Nurgle's ambitions. Yes, we are going to accept the... This is the final side quest. The value of life. Hector gains the upper hand in the Battle of Valor. Taking the lead, Hector moves straight towards the Dragon's Gate. Before his eyes, eerie ruins appear. What could they be? Are they connected to Nurgle? If they overlook any enemy lurking within, they could be attacked from the rear. Without pause, they open the rusty steel door and step inside. This is the final side chapter. Like, I have done all of the side chapters. This game has more chapters than probably Radiant Dawn, even at this point. Because of all the side chapters. What do you want, monster? You can't fight. You can't harvest quintessence. Powerless and frail, you're not but a false puppet, a pale imitation. Is this all I was capable of creating in the past? This fool? Absolutely worthless. You're my blunder, my failed morph. You're of no use to me. Go somewhere and rot away in dust, into dust. More of them. There's still some morphs left. So this must be Nurgle's doing too. Hey, Lord Hector, it's that weird power again. Like in the ruins below the desert, that area where magic was nullified. A magic seal here? Hector, what are you talking about? What's a magic seal? I don't know. I don't know too much about it. What's going on? It feels different than last time. In the desert, its energy felt so hostile. Now it feels more like sorrow? Hector, they're moving. I don't know who they are, but it looks like they're after a fight. Show them no mercy. Let's go. Only 5 units. Oh boy. Raven is level 20. Let's see. This is almost all. Alright. I think... Yeah, I think we're good with Hector, Niels, Eliwood, and Lynn. And then we take... Let's take Nino with us. Huh. Let's take Nino. Okay, Eliwood trades to Nino. Thimble Vetter. And Hector gets a new silver axe, a hand axe, and a wolf bile because he has gotten rid of all of them. I am pretty sure that's all we need. I'm going to pick Nino specifically so that we have someone. Sure. Let's do this. Yeah, she can't use magic in here. But she can use magic outside of these parameters. Like if she gets to this point, for example, she can use magic. And then she can kill this guy. I mean, at least we're going to give her a few level ups. She's a pretty okay unit. Everyone's moving. Seems like it's a kind of final training chapter for Lynn, Hector, and Eliwood, to be honest. We're going to stop today, by the way, right before the final chapter, because I want to have the final chapter in... I want to have the final chapter in the final stream. So next stream is going to be the finale. I wonder if I am going to do this. When I'm going to do this, it might be on Friday. Because Thursday, which is tomorrow, we're going to do a late stream. You know. Thursday we're going to do a late stream with East 1. 1 and 2. Where we finished the first one. We finished East 1. And on Friday we could do Fire Emblem finale. Yeah, her magic stat is not that high, sadly. (19) strength for Lynn. I don't have a chest key. God damn it. One final point in strength. Hector, that was great. Hector's going to be at level 20 soon, by the way. As is Eliwood. That's great. Oh my god, these guys keep spawning one after the other. And Nino is just slaughtering them all. Actually, well, she was a good inclusion into this chapter. Despite the magic seal. Steel bow. Lynn's at level 17, huh? Lynn might also make it to level 20. That's Eliwood's level 20. One last point in speed. Alright, Eliwood. Okay, Eliwood to the back. Hector. Final level up for Hector. 1 point in strength. Again, that's the last point in strength. At least he still got one. I think the main issue now is I need to move on through this. There we go. All right. Oh my god, thank god. He dodged that. Defense and resistance. Yeah, Nino's not going to be that useful for the rest of the chapter. She was useful for a bit, though, so I'm not going to hold that against her. Is that the final chapter for Lyn? Final level up for Lyn too, huh? Alright. Alright. Ninian. And Nino. It's fucking super hot, by the way, here. Seriously, if you can't support your streamers because they might sit in an oven. Right now, because I am. Good point in Magic. Wait a second. Thank God this guy has a door key. I swear to God. If this guy didn't have a door key, it would have been all over. Let's put away the vulnerary. Well. Hector, got a moment? What's up? Something I heard from Eliwood. You spar with him pretty regularly, right? Yep, what of it? I was wondering whether you'd spar with me too. You? I recommend against it. I wouldn't want to leave a scar on a little one like you. Hey, just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I'm weak. Nah, this isn't about being a man or a woman. Just, my armor's heavy riding armor, see? A swordsman such as yourself wouldn't stand a chance. My, I see, I get it. So you've judged my strength already then? That's not what I'm saying. Oswin once taught me during training a long time ago. Heavy cavalry and swordsmen are like water and... Hey, what's with that glare? Hector, I challenge you. You'll see, you take back those words. Whoa. I wanted to increase the support level, but not to max. For both of those. Obviously. Oh my god, I'm so fucking hot in here. Hopefully this chapter ends soon. Let's do another support. Something wrong, Hector? Was that a yawn I saw? Not the best battlefield manners. Oh, it's nothing. It's just my dreams lately. Dreams? What kind of dreams? Laugh and I'll kill you. Alright. There was this man, a giant with a great beard, carrying a girl on his shoulders. The girl called him father, and she was smiling happy. Then the father said to her, "Yes, my beloved daughter." That's all really. But it felt like a long past memory. The man looked a bit like my own father, I suppose. But who is this little girl? Aye, she was a cute one. What color was her hair? Huh? Blue. And the man's hair? His mustache? His were bluish too. Then it is a vision of your own future. A great mustache, eh? Ah, you laughed. If that is my future, I'm not sure I like it. Why not? The girl that would be my daughter, she gets taken away by this boy that appears later. A boy with red hair. Yes, it was red, I'm sure of it. Don't get ahead of yourself. There are plenty of people with red hair. Quiet. Now I'm sure the boy was Pharaoh. No matter how close you may be, I'll not give him my daughter. Hector, let's hope your dream doesn't come true, eh? For my sake. That's one of the most funny support convos. Alright. Immediately spawns 2 additional snipers. Lance Reaver. Killer Lance. Alright. Let's wait a bit. Around here. That guy's not going to do anything. It's really hot in here, by the way. Have I mentioned that before? Oh my god, I cannot reach that one. And it... Oh my god, she has a bolting tome. Alright, Hector, you go after this guy. Putting a Valkyrie in the back with a bolting tome is like so evil. There we go. Oh, this guy wants to die, huh? Well, there's a thing. I don't have anything else to do rather than kill him. Because, to be honest, they're just going to throw enemies at me no matter what. Right? And I'm not getting any experience from them. The barrier's gone. We beat it, but what was it? We saw it here once before, and then under the desert. Was that the same creature? After that final blow, its body crumbled into dust. Yeah, that's the same thing that happened to those morphs. So this thing, the magic seal, was a morph too. But it didn't look anything like the rest of them. But it was still a morph. When it died, I heard its voice call out. It called out a name, Nurgle. Did you hear its voice? Sorrow. It was filled with a terrible sorrow. Everybody, are you ready? Once we get through here, it's on to the Dragon's Gate and the final battle. Here we go. Time to crush Nurgle's ambitions. Alright. And with that, we are back to the screen. And we're going to end the stream for today. If you want to see the finale, I'm going to pick Friday for the finale to this game. We're going to finish the game off on Friday. Thank you all so much for watching today's stream. It was a good one. Really, really glad I did it. And now we can finish the game off on Friday. And everything else, tomorrow we're playing East 1 and 2 in the late stream, probably 6 PM. We'll definitely finish East 1, I think. And then we're going to play Fire Emblem 7 on Friday. I might throw in a Phantom Hourglass stream on Friday as well. So yeah. That's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Trilightning out.